After a life-changing encounter, Emily's world begins to shift. The connection with Alexander Drake grows stronger, but so do the dangers lurking in the shadows. Will their bond survive the trials ahead, or will they be torn apart by forces they can't control? Stay tuned for episode 2 of the story. Emily's voice was calm but firm. What exactly am I being accused of? The HR director hesitated. There have been allegations that your relationship with Mr. Drake has led to unfair advantages. Emily felt anger simmer in her chest. Vanessa looked delighted. Alexander's jaw clenched. And then he spoke. His voice was sharp, controlled. This is ridiculous. The HR director shifted uncomfortably. Sir, the company has policies, and none of them have been violated. His tone left no room for argument. Then he turned to Vanessa. You did this. She didn't deny it. She just smirked. Prove it. Emily's heart pounded. She could feel the trap closing in. And this time, she wasn't sure how to get out. That night, Emily sat in her apartment, staring at her phone. She knew what she had to do. Envelope with arrow Emily, meet me. Now. Envelope with arrow Alexander, where? Envelope with arrow Emily, somewhere private. 30 minutes later, she was sitting across from him in a quiet rooftop lounge. She didn't waste time. She's not going to stop. Alexander nodded. I know. Emily exhaled. So what do we do? He studied her for a moment. Then, he said something she never expected. We fight back. Emily stared at Alexander, her pulse racing. Fight back? She repeated. How? His expression was unreadable. By doing what Vanessa doesn't expect. Emily crossed her arms. And what's that? Alexander leaned forward, his voice dangerously calm. We play her game, only better. The next day, Alexander made a public announcement. He declared a full internal audit of the company, led by an independent third party. His reasoning? To ensure transparency and fairness in all hiring and promotion processes. But everyone knew the truth. This was a direct hit on Vanessa. The moment the audit began, things started unraveling. Emails, bank records, backdoor deals. Vanessa had been covering up misconduct for years. And now? She was about to go down. Vanessa wasn't stupid. She knew she was trapped. So she did the only thing left. She tried to drag Emily down with her. One evening, Emily was leaving the office when she was ambushed by reporters. Cameras flashed. Microphones were shoved in her face. Speech balloon. Emily Carter, is it true you've been having a secret affair with Alexander Drake? Speech balloon. Did you use your relationship to get promoted? Speech balloon. Are you the reason Vanessa Turner was fired? Emily's stomach dropped. She knew who was behind this. And she wasn't going to let Vanessa win. The next morning, Alexander called a press conference. The entire company, and the media, was watching. He stood at the podium, his expression unreadable. Then he spoke. There have been rumors regarding my relationship with Emily Carter. Let me be clear, she earned her position through her hard work, intelligence, and integrity. And anyone who suggests otherwise is either lying or afraid of the truth. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Then he turned to Emily, who was sitting in the front row, and extended his hand. The message was clear. He was standing by her. And he didn't care who knew it. Vanessa's downfall was swift. By the end of the week, she was officially fired, this time, with no chance of return. The board fully backed Alexander's leadership. And Emily? She was finally free of the whispers. But that didn't change one thing. Her feelings for him. And after everything that had happened, she wasn't sure she could ignore them anymore. Loving the story? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. The drama is just getting started, and trust me, you don't want to miss what happens next. That night, Emily found herself on Alexander's rooftop. The city lights glittered below. He stood next to her, hands in his pockets. You're quiet. She exhaled. Just thinking. He glanced at her. About? She turned to him, her heart racing. About us. His jaw tensed. Emily. No. She cut him off. I need to say this. She took a deep breath. I don't know when it happened. But somewhere between hating you and respecting you, I fell for you. Silence. Then, Alexander took a step closer. I've been trying not to do this, he murmured. And then, before she could think, he kissed her. And nothing else mattered. The next morning, Emily woke up to a different world. The fight was over. The rumors were gone. And for the first time in her life, she wasn't just surviving. She was living. And it was all because of him. Emily woke up to the soft glow of the morning sun streaming through the curtains. For a moment, she forgot everything. Forgot the company drama. Forgot the rumors. Forgot the chaos that had nearly torn her life apart. All she knew was this feeling. Warm. Safe. Right. And then, she turned over and saw him. Alexander was already awake, watching her with an unreadable expression. Her heart skipped a beat. Morning. His voice was lower than usual, still rough from sleep. She swallowed. Morning. Silence stretched between them. Then, he reached out, brushing a strand of hair from her face. You're thinking too much, he murmured. Emily let out a breathless laugh. I can't help it. I know. He smirked slightly. That's one of the things I like about you. Her stomach flipped. Alexander. Don't. He cut her off gently. Don't overanalyze this. But how could she not? Because for the first time since this insane journey started, she realized she didn't want to run. Not from him. Not from this. The bliss didn't last long. By the time Emily arrived at work, the office was buzzing. Speech balloon. Did you hear? The CEO is dating Emily Carter. Speech balloon. How long has this been going on? Speech balloon. She really landed herself a billionaire, huh? Emily kept her head down, but she could feel the stares. She knew this would happen. She just wasn't prepared for how bad it would feel. Alexander didn't hesitate. That afternoon, he called a mandatory company meeting. The room was packed, employees whispering amongst themselves. And then he spoke. I'm aware of the rumors circulating about myself and Emily Carter. Silence fell instantly. Let me make one thing clear. Her position in this company was earned. Not given. Not manipulated. And certainly not up for debate. He paused, letting his words sink in. If anyone has an issue with that, my door is open. But gossip and baseless accusations will not be tolerated. Emily stared at him. He was protecting her. And he didn't care who knew it. But not everyone was ready to let things go. Late that night, Emily received an anonymous text. Envelope with arrow unknown number, check your email. Thought you should see this before the press does. Frowning, she opened her inbox. And what she found made her blood run cold. A leaked company report. One that made it look like Alexander had given her an unfair advantage in her promotion. It was fake. But it was convincing. And if the media got hold of it, her career, and his, would be over. Emily stormed into Alexander's office. She didn't knock. She didn't care. She slammed her phone onto his desk. Explain this. Alexander frowned, picking up the phone. As soon as he saw the leaked report, his expression darkened. Where did you get this? It doesn't matter. The question is, who did this? His jaw clenched. I have a very good idea. Emily's stomach twisted. She knew, too. Vanessa. Alexander acted fast. He called his legal team. His PR team. His cybersecurity team. By morning, every trace of the fake report had been erased. But the damage was done. The media was circling. And Vanessa? She was nowhere to be found. Until Emily got one last message. Envelope with arrow. Vanessa, you think you won? Think again. Emily's hands shook. Because something told her. This wasn't over. Not even close. Emily stared at the message from Vanessa, her pulse hammering. Envelope with arrow. Vanessa, you think you won? Think again. This wasn't over. Not even close. And she had a terrible feeling Vanessa still had one last move to play. That evening, Emily was heading home when she noticed a black car parked near her apartment. The same car she had seen twice that day. Her stomach twisted. She wasn't paranoid. She was being watched. She pulled out her phone and texted Alexander. Envelope with arrow. Emily, I think someone's following me. His response was immediate. Envelope with arrow. Alexander, where are you? Envelope with arrow. Emily, just got home. Envelope with arrow. Alexander, stay inside. I'm coming. She locked her door and waited. 20 minutes later there was a knock. She checked the peephole. Alexander. She opened the door, relief washing over her. You're here. He stepped inside, his eyes scanning the room. Tell me everything. She did. And by the time she finished, his expression was pure ice. She's not going to stop, he muttered. Emily swallowed. What do we do? He met her gaze. We end this. The next morning, Alexander made a call. One that would decide everything. Telephone receiver. Vanessa. Meet me. 1 hour. My office. She didn't hesitate. Envelope with arrow. Vanessa, can't wait. Emily knew this was the final battle. And she had no intention of losing. Vanessa walked into Alexander's office like she still owned the place. Smirking. Confident. Dangerous. Emily sat beside Alexander, keeping her face neutral. Vanessa tilted her head. How sweet. You two make quite the power couple. Emily didn't react. Alexander leaned forward. Cut the act? What do you want? Vanessa's smirk widened. Oh, Alexander. You already know. She pulled out a flash drive and set it on the desk. Inside this drive? Proof that Emily's promotion was earned fair and square. That she never had an unfair advantage. That everything you've been accused of is a lie. She leaned back. But if this evidence gets out, a lot of important people will have to admit they were wrong. And we both know how much they hate doing that. Alexander's jaw tightened. Get to the point. Vanessa smiled. Simple. I walk away clean. With a hefty severance. And this never sees the light of day. Emily's stomach churned. Vanessa had manipulated everything. She had let the rumors spread, let the media destroy Emily's reputation, only to hold the truth hostage. It was a game. And now, she wanted a payout. Alexander's voice was calm but deadly. You think I negotiate with blackmailers? Vanessa's smirk didn't waver. You're a businessman, Alexander. You know how this works. Pay up, or lose her. Emily's breath hitched. Alexander's fingers tapped against the desk. And then, he smiled. A slow, dangerous smile. You think I didn't prepare for this? Vanessa's eyes narrowed. What? Alexander leaned back, his expression unbothered. That flash drive? It's useless. I already have everything on you. Every falsified report. Every fake accusation. Every illegal deal you made while working here. Vanessa's smirk faltered. You're bluffing. Alexander slid a folder across the desk. She opened it. Her face drained of color. How did you? You thought I'd let you ruin her and get away with it? Alexander's voice was lethal. You underestimated me. Vanessa stiffened. For the first time, she looked afraid. What do you want? She asked quietly. Alexander's gaze was cold. You're going to disappear. Quietly. No more rumors. No more games. You walk away, or I have you arrested. Silence. Then, Vanessa exhaled sharply. She grabbed the flash drive and stood. This isn't over. She hissed. Emily finally spoke. Yes, it is. And just like that, Vanessa was gone. 2 days later, the media suddenly changed their tune. Every article accusing Emily of corruption? Retracted. Vanessa? Vanished. And Emily? For the first time in weeks, she could breathe. That night, Emily and Alexander stood on his rooftop. The city glowed below them. She exhaled. I still can't believe it's over. He turned to her. It is. You're free now. She met his gaze. And for the first time since this insane journey began, she let herself believe it. So what happens now? She whispered. Alexander stepped closer. That depends. Her heart raced. On what? He brushed a strand of hair from her face. On whether you're finally ready to admit you're in love with me. Her breath caught. She had spent so long denying it, fighting it, running from it. But now, she wasn't running anymore. She smiled. I love you, Alexander Drake. His lips curved. Good. Because I don't plan on letting you go. And then, he kissed her. And this time, she kissed him back. A year later, Emily stood at the front of a charity gala. She wasn't just the girl who had survived a scandal. She was the woman who had built something real. With him. Alexander stood beside her, his hand on her waist. Ready? He murmured. She squeezed his fingers. Always. And as the cameras flashed, the whispers started again. But this time? Emily didn't care. Because she wasn't just some cleaning lady who got lucky. She was Emily Carter. And she had earned her place. Loving this story? Like this video and subscribe to our channel. More incredible romance stories are on the way, and trust me, you don't want to miss them.